It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and the other guy. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to the program, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter here on this Monday, February 23rd. That was so bad. February 23rd. Welcome to the program. A lot to get to today. Cards win, Cats lose. Hoosiers
didn't get off the bus.
Wrong side of the bubble. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the 1 versus 3, 2 versus 4. We'll have another new number 1 team today. I guess it's going to be Duke. Am I wrong about that? Houston lost. Duke beat Michigan. I have the Ensure Max 6-pack coming up, the Max Pack. 2 and 4 this weekend, Scooter. Started off with a nice, easy win for Purdue. Had a nice upset, I guess small upset win for BYU at the end of the weekend. But those 4 in the middle, woof. Woof. Kansas, come on down. 10.5-point favorite. You lose by 16 at home to Cincinnati. Not the Bengals. Not even the Reds. The Scare Cats. Yikes. I take Syracuse. What the hell? Who the hell would ever take Syracuse right now in basketball?
You.
That's embarrassing. Houston. I didn't take Houston. I thought about taking Houston. That would have been a loser. Illinois.
Tony System.
Thank you.
Tony Burke's System winner. System, by the way, 2 and 3 this weekend. So not great. Not great. But we'll have another Max Pack for you. Very few selections tonight. There's only 3 NBA games.
You got 2 good college games.
2 good college games. I think I'm just going to go with those 2 college games tonight. Louisville, get back at it tonight at North Carolina. ESPN, 7 o'clock. And then Houston, Kansas. As of now, it's a top 10 game. I think Kansas will be less than 10th once this day, once we get
I don't know.
later in the afternoon.
Is Pearson going to play the whole game like he did the other day?
He did play the whole game. Didn't matter. All right, let's play it, Scooch. You ready? Here's how it sounded.
Oh, my gosh. No, I'm not ready.
Excuse me?
Hold on.
I mean, it's not like I do a lot of show prep, Tony. I don't do show prep, but I say, could you do this for me, Scooter? Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm trying to cover that time.
Well, you did it enough.
I didn't know you were going to it right away.
I mean, I'm trying to.
That's the number 1 story in sports today.
I got my USA shirt on.
2
I got
to
up
1.
at 8 o'clock in the morning to watch it.
2-1 over Canada in overtime. The golden goal sounded like this.
Oh, we got an ad.
Oh, my God.
I hate you so much. And it is Monday. Give me all.
Should already had that prepped up, Scoot. Skip the ad there. It had it.
I know.
He played it on his show.
I did.
So apparently his show is more important than our show.
I should have had it left up.
Jack Hughes tries to slow him down. Puck winds up behind the net. And it's Werenski. Now Jack Hughes puts it around the court. United States with numbers. Watch across it comes. Jack Hughes wins it. The golden goal for the United States.
I get chills every time.
Yeah, without his teeth.
1980 miracle.
Oh, Kenny Albert on NBC yesterday morning.
How good is he on hockey?
He's really good.
Really good.
He's really good. And who does the games with him?
Edzo.
The handicapper? Edzo. Eddie Olczyk. He's great as well.
And Bush is down on the ice.
Jack Hughes, the golden goal. Mike Tirico does a great job.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes with the golden goal. Without, as Tony mentioned, a couple of chiclets. He had to pick them up off the ice after he got a high stick.
4 minutes misconduct.
Then he got the penalty, too, late. And he said afterward, I thought, I'm going to be the most hated man in America when they score on this power play. Help me with the name. Connor Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Was fantastic in goal.
Unbelievable. That one save when he just stuck his stick back out and it hit it and missed. How did it miss the goal?
Sometimes you got to be lucky.
You do.
Right? and the guy had a wide open shot. McKinnon,
Yeah,
that
McKinnon.
sound right?
Yeah, it's McKinnon.
And missed the net completely. He okay. If you miss that shot, which he did, basically an open net, you cannot, after the game, say, well, everybody knows who the better team was. You missed the shot that would have won you the gold medal in an open net.
What about the shot by the American? I don't remember who shot it that hit two poles. Hit the
It's
right
hard to
pole
do.
and hit the left pole.
Hard to do. The first goal was fantastic. Split two of the best defenders in the NHL and a backhander.
Ball, the puck bouncing.
All right. If you
was booty.
if you weren't crying at the end of the win, you certainly were crying when Goudreau's kids were carried out onto the ice in the picture. Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
My wife goes, I'm getting ready to.
My wife said, "Why are you crying?" I go, "Are you not watching this? Do you not have a soul?"
Yeah, the two little kids out
Oh
there.
my
The
God!
jersey.
Carrying the jersey. They show the dad in the stands. He's bawling.
So
Mom and dad.
you know the story. They were out. Him and his brother were riding
Yep.
bikes, and,
Yep.
and a drunk driver went around them and hit them and killed. They were at their sister's wedding, going to their sister's wedding.
Tony's going to make me cry again. That's
His
even
wife,
worse.
the one that played, I can't think of the two names. What's Johnny?
Johnny's
His wife.
Johnny was going to be on
his
the
wife
team.
was
on this team.
pregnant
Yeah.
at the time.
He was going to be on this team.
Yeah.
When it showed
What a
his
moment.
dad and his dad was wiping away
Oh,
tears,
yeah.
that was the moment I lost.
Yeah, that started it for me.
Yeah.
But then, they must be constantly in touch with
Oh, yeah.
each other because those kids were happy to go out on the ice. It's not like those guys were strangers to them.
Well, the little
Right?
one was a little kind of looking around like, huh?
What's going on here? It's cold out here. It's a lot colder than it was when we were in the stand. But the USA wins their third Olympic men's hockey gold medal. First, I couldn't believe this. First of all, 46 years, Tony. Has it really been 46 years
Yeah.
since the Miracle on Ice? It sure doesn't feel like it. They also won it in 1960 in Squaw Valley, 1980 at Lake Placid, and, of course, now on foreign soil for the first time. They win it in Milan, Cortino, Italy. Women's hockey wins as well. Bezos, as Scooter said on Twitter, suck it, Canada.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They're our allies. You do know that, right?
Yeah, but when it comes to hockey and when we beat their ass in their own sport,
right.
they can suck it.
We locked the border yesterday morning.
Suck it,
Locked
Canada.
it down.
Women's hockey team beat them as well. Not as easily, of course, but the win's a win, right?
That was a
Scoot?
great game, too, man.
Mhm.
It was.
They played like garbage.
Yeah, but give Canada some credit.
I would
Canada
say-
played a lot.
I would
better,
say it's.
man.
Do you think it's fair to say the USA had the best team on the women's side, and Canada had the best team on the
Yeah,
men's
when they went 3-on-3 in the men's, I thought McDavid's out here.
And
They're in trouble.
yes, and John Cooper, the Canadian coach, sour grapes here after the game. Well, anything happening 3-on-3, the best team. If you're 5-on-5, it's different. It's just different.
No, not when you got the best
you
players,
got the
man.
same chance in 3-on-3. It's the ice is just as open for you.
Right.
And as you mentioned,
They're the best player in the world.
you got Connor McDavid.
Yeah, and they have Celebrini. I mean, come on. I mean, they got some of the best
They
players.
don't have the
in
Hughes
NHL.
brothers.
No, they
They
don't.
don't have anybody named Tkachuk. They might have somebody named Chuck, but they don't have anybody named Tkachuk. By the way, the U.S. medal count.
Oh, man.
Best gold medal performance in the winter games in U.S.
How did we
history.
lose to the Norwegians?
Because they cross-country ski.
That's what I was saying. They
They got-
do it all their life.
They had 41 medals, and I'm guessing 35 of them were in some sort of skiing sport. Norway finishes with 18 golds, 41 medals. USA, 12 golds, 12 silvers, 9 bronze, 33 medals.
Curling killed us.
Again, the most curling, those damn curlers. The most gold medals by the U.S. in a Winter Olympics, which surprised me. Because 12 doesn't sound like that many, right? Netherlands was third in total medals. No, that's not true. I take it back. Italy was third in total medals, tied with the Netherlands with 10 golds.
We're coming.
Italy had 14 bronze. They led the bronze medal barrage. Then you got, after Italy, you got Germany with 26, France with 23, Netherlands with 20.
World's in trouble.
Switzerland had 23
Talent,
as well.
Scoot.
They're in trouble.
Hell, Japan had 24. 12 of them were bronze, though.
There's cold parts of Japan. There's not a mountain.
When's the last time you were in Japan, though? Hey, you know what, Scoots? Not a mountains in Japan. What the hell is he talking about? All right, M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 502-384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. By the way, my doctor's appointment Friday.
Went well, didn't it?
He loves me. When you look like me and the doctor tells you you're fine, he's lying, first of all. And he's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. And I did ask him about Game Day Men's Health. And he said, give it a shot. What's it?
That's good.
He basically looked at me and said, what's it going to hurt? Without actually saying, what's it going to hurt? So hello to those of you on YouTube. We appreciate you as always. Thanks for watching.
One of the two cameras.
Thanks for listening. One of the two cameras is working. Thanks for listening on regular radio, or if you're joining it later on in the day in the podcast. We appreciate that as well. So there you go. Are those the only ways you can get the program?
Think so?
Yeah.
Those are plenty of good ways.
Right?
Yeah.
They need more ways.
I guess not.
You go to the TuneIn app. You can
watch the YouTube after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh, we are archived on there, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that. That's true. All right, let's do this chronologically. Purdue 92.
Let's not.
I thought he might say that. Indiana 64. You talk about not showing up. Tony, that was...
We were watching it at one of our favorite establishments after the St. X Caverna game.
Yeah.
St. X held on and won.
Indiana shot 52.2%, Tony. 52.2. And they lost by 28.
Look at the rebounding.
Now, Purdue shot 64.7, 10 of 18 from 3. They had 10 more free throws, made 8 more.
Wilkerson
Rebounds
was good
were
again.
30 to 15.
Wilkerson had 2 in the first half. He was good for a half.
Indiana's now 17 and 10 overall, and 8 and 8 in the Big Ten. And from the projections I've seen, they are like first 4 out right now. Favorable
15
schedule.
rebounds?
15.
I know.
That's pathetic.
15.
Well, that tells you one thing. First of all, Purdue didn't miss a lot of shots. They shot 64%.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
I think us 3 could have pulled down 15 rebounds.
But you got 3 home games left, Scooter, and 4 winnable games left.
Yes, I agree.
Michigan State's your hardest opponent, but it's a home game.
Mm-hmm.
Your only road game is at Ohio State, who's not having a great year.
They're not
Northwestern
bad,
and Minnesota should be automatics at home. Let's go to the M&M Cartage Hotline quickly. Bring in Richard. Good morning, Richard. Good afternoon, Richard.
Richard?
Good night, Richard. Going,
Call back, Richard.
gone.
What the heck?
So the Hoosiers, Scooter, do you feel like they're in trouble making the tournament?
Not really, just not with how the rest of the schedule sets up, not really. I mean, like you mentioned, Minnesota, Northwestern, those should be 2 gimme wins. And if you can get either one against Ohio State or Michigan State, I think they're safe.
So that game was 46 to 29 at halftime. You mentioned Wilkerson had 2. He finished with 20.
Mm-hmm.
Connerway had 12 points and 7 assists off the bench. But when you look at the starters, Dorn, 0.
That can't happen.
25 minutes, 0.
Morgan Wallen,
and 1 rebound.
3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. T-Rock, only 11 points, only 6 shot attempts in 37 minutes. He's got to have more than that. Sam Alexis, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Terrible. Bailey, 10 off the bench. And, of course, when you give up 93, look, let's be honest, you're going to lose 90% of the time. Trey Kaufman-Wren had 20. Lawyer and Braden Smith, the 2 starting guards, combined for 33 points. And the freshman guard off the bench, Omer Mayer,
He's a good player.
He had 18, 6 of 8 from the field and 2 of 2 from deep. Is Richard back? Hello, Richard.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rich.
Hey, yeah, I want to ask you about a couple of people. One of them was a swimmer that was in middle school. She broke Mary T. Maher's record for something in middle school, or breaststroke or something. Her name was Julia Roy, and there was a guy that played basketball for the University of Kentucky. You probably heard of him. I'm not sure. His name was Phil Gromer.
Back in the day.
I know who. I've heard Phil on the radio before.
Yeah, they called him Cookie. He wore an 18-size shoe.
Whoa.
That's what somebody told me. The guy that lives here, that's his nephew.
Oh, cool.
His name's Barry. Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, Richard.
All right,
Take care of yourself, brother.
Who? By the way, you know what they say about guys with size 18 shoes?
They
Big
got
socks.
Big feet.
Yep.
Who was the swimmer? Did you get that?
Oh, no, he said the name there, but I wasn't sure who it was. If you beat Mary T. Maher's
You
record,
did something.
you're off for
I
good,
thought he was going to
man.
go Katie Ledecky,
Well, he was going local.
but no. All right. Well, it's 10:20. Let's take a break. Man, the Mondays go fast along the way. We'll take a break. We'll talk about Auburn's win over Kentucky. Win, question mark. Louisville with an easy win over Georgia Tech. And all of the college basketball from the weekend. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Action.
News.
Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. On this Monday, a cold Monday.
It is cold.
It's snowing.
I know. Well, it's
Flurries.
flurries
a
is
little bit
snow.
of flurries. It is
Technically, Scooter's right. It is snowing.
You might not better get across the bridge, Scoot. Those
Yeah.
flurries.
I did it once. I'll do it again.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line still open as well, 414-1450. I don't want to interrupt your brunch here, Scooter, but any text to the text line?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there's a couple. There's
There's a
He didn't look, he was eating.
TJ Walker says, playoff time for high school basketball.
Yeah.
Do teams try their absolute best to win their district, or is it a stay healthy sort of deal? Obviously, after the first must-win game.
Well, St. X plays collegiate, and Male plays Brown. So it is stay healthy in those games because you're going to win those games. You're probably going to be up 15-20 after the first quarter, and then maybe you can just sit everybody down. But we have no idea what the draw is going to look like after these district tournaments because Ballard and Christian Academy and Eastern are fighting for 2 spots in the 28th district.
Ballard's
going to get in because they've got an easy first-round game, but Eastern and Cal, one of them is going to be eliminated. Trinity and Seneca will probably be in the 27th district.
But Trinity has to play Atherton, who's not bad, so you have to win that game.
Manual and either Central or Shawnee will come out of the 25th. St. X and Male will come out of the 26th. Then Sunday morning at Holy Cross, they have the draw. And you don't know.
But, John,
it could be a terrible draw. It could be the greatest draw you could imagine.
Yeah, but when you're playing for the district championship, it matters because you want to be a winner.
You want to be a 1 seed because you want to play your first regional game at home.
And you should be playing.
You should be playing a lesser opponent, but you don't know that.
You don't know that.
6 regions, same thing.
6 is wide open.
6. J-Town's probably the class.
They've lost like 5 straight.
Yeah, but who have they played?
I mean, good teams.
They played good teams. They got the Player of the Year in the 6 region as well. So,
but they're trending the wrong way.
You know, you want to win every game. Let's be honest. You want to win every game. Got another text over?
Yep. 48 handily says Mary T, Madam Butterfly, carried her bag at Valhalla once. She hit it all over the place.
So,
well, if it went in the creek, if she went into Floyd's Fork, she was going to go get her ball.
Stay in the pool is what he's saying. Stay in the pool. All right, Auburn 75, Kentucky 74. Auburn keeps their tournament hopes alive because they're now 6-8 in the SEC. Kentucky 17-10 overall, 8-6. Was it a screw job? Well, Mark Pope certainly seemed to think so. He got caught on a little hot mic after the press conference after the postgame, yelling at Mitch Barnhart about not getting fined because he didn't say anything bad about those blankety-blank officials. Tony, screw job?
It can't come down to that. You can't blame a play at the end of the game. You got to take care of the business throughout the game.
Yeah, I hate it when people say that.
Yeah, every play during the game.
You can't blame it. You can blame it on one play.
But I will say that was one of the most physical games that they did not call fouls. I mean, in the second half, I don't know how much time was left. There was 12 fouls called, and there was like 5 minutes left in the game, and they were killing each other. So they were letting them play. And I know that Chandler put his arm out and did clear, but it was a flop. And I mean,
it was a flop. And if you go back 3 seconds, he's being held terribly, like everybody was throughout the game with no cause. So I don't mind them not calling a foul on Auburn. I just have a problem with them calling a foul on Kentucky there.
Yeah,
just let it play out. Chandler's going to take the inbounds. He's going to get fouled. Let's see if he can make free throws.
Yeah, when you make a call to determine the game, it's got to be so. But I didn't have a problem during the game if they would have called that foul, but they did not call those fouls during the game. And that's where the beef was. It wasn't so much that they called a foul on that play. It's that they did not call that type of play the whole
Otega Owe, 29-7. How good was he?
He was really good, man.
He is the first player at Kentucky to score at least 28 points in consecutive SEC losses since Patrick Patterson did it back in 2009. How about that?
Patrick Patterson.
Here's a stat for you. That was the year before Cal, when Patrick Patterson was by far the best player on the team.
And John, one thing, and I'm looking at the numbers here. Jasper Johnson played 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and I'd have done the exact same thing. You're going to play in a game like that's going to be physical. You got to go in and match the opponent. And he went in 2 minutes and got knocked around, was behind somebody. And right before he took him out, I go, he can't play in this game. And you know what? If you're a competitor.
He played 2 minutes.
If you're a competitor and the game's being played like that, you got to play it right back at him. You can't be soft.
Well, speaking of soft, after the foul, Auburn got 3 chances at it, and your boy Brandon Garrison was doing nothing underneath but standing there and watching.
And I told you that they
put a body on
They
somebody.
put him in because he's more athletic defensively. But if Moreno was in that game, he'd have been in the lane. And when the ball went up, he might not have got a rebound. They might have still got the same rebound. But Garrison was 8 feet outside the lane, reaching, not even going up for a rebound when they're fighting. When Auburn had pretty much beat them to death physically on the boards most games. Now, I'm not saying numbers-wise, but just physically.
Kentucky out-rebounded them 38-33.
Yeah,
which surprised me after I watched the game. Aberdeen had 15. Chandler had a tough night. He did finish with 10 points, but 3 for 8, 1 for 6 from deep, and 5 turnovers for Colin Chandler. Moreno, 7.7 rebounds. Again, the bench, Tony, you mentioned, only 8 points off the bench. They did get some rebounds, but Noah failed to score. Johnson, you mentioned 2 minutes. Garrison, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Diabate, 4 points.
I actually thought Diabate played well. It was his type of game, the way they.
And he blocked the first shot on that last segment there for Auburn that led to, they got 2 more shots, obviously, in the game-winning tip-in. But
they let it slip away.
Let one get away there. And now you go to South Carolina. By the way, terrible shooting, and I attribute the defense to this and the physicality, but Kentucky shot 41.5. Auburn shot 40.3. So
because it was so physical.
6 of 23 from 3 for Kentucky. Now they go to South Carolina Tuesday. A bad South Carolina team. They are in the cellar of the SEC. Yeah, they're 3-11.
Can't lose that one.
But you're going to their place, and I always talk about road games in conference. Got to win this game, right? This is a must-win.
They should be desperate. If they're not, then they don't deserve.
Nobody's fault but their own if they're not desperate now. 7 o'clock, SEC Network, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night at the Gardens. Tuesday night at the Gardens, baby.
Seen Buck from Iroquois Tuesday night at the Gardens many times, and it didn't end well.
Those tough man contests down there were cool too.
They were cool.
They should bring those.
And
back.
I was happy to be seated at the top of the arena. I didn't want to be anywhere down near the bottom.
I was there one time with my boy Camp and Big Al the Fish, I think it was, and my boy Camp spilt a drink on a guy. And had
you don't want to do that at the tough man contest.
You don't want to do that
because everybody in the stands.
Oh, everybody's fired up. Got that juice.
They have alcohol muscle.
Yeah.
All right, Louisville 87, Georgia Tech 70. There's a reason this game was on the CW. Boring. Georgia Tech's terrible.
On the side of it, John, I'm glad I didn't get credentialed.
You should be. Cards get their 20th win. They're 9-5 in the conference. Michael Brown, I don't know, had a tough night, only 19.
Yep.
Yeah, that's mean-spirited.
What's going on? That's
mean-spirited, right? Javon Hadley, 17-5. Conwell finally shot pretty well. He had 15. McNeely, 14. Cards shot 52%. Georgia Tech, 46. 14 of 31 from 3. And I've said this many, many times on this program. When they do that, they are going to be tough to beat. I will say they don't play defense. I know it's Georgia Tech only scored 70 points, but Georgia Tech's terrible. Louisville does not play defense, and if you look at the scores and the shooting percentages against good teams, they got to shore up that side of the ball.
Georgia Tech should have put their coach in.
Damon Stoudemire. He could play back in the day. Georgia Tech was 3 of 18 from three-point land, by the way. Cards hit 19 out of 20 free throws.
Yeah, they played well, but like you said, Georgia Tech is just
when you say they played well. 18 turnovers.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean,
18. Now, Georgia Tech turned over 16 times, but
when you play
as a casual fan, I expect Georgia Tech to turn it over 16 times.
good point.
I don't expect Louisville to turn it over 18 times, which they did.
I lost interest in it late.
I did too. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
Carolina tonight on the road. That's a quick turnaround.
That's a tough.
Quick road game to go to. Now, Carolina's going to be missing Caleb Wilson, of course. Right. The big guy came back, which is one of the reasons I took Syracuse. I didn't know he came back.
Yeah.
When I saw him in the starting lineup, I went, uh-oh. I took Syracuse. Carolina's 21-6. Both teams are 9-5 in league play here. 7 o'clock ESPN. Louisville opened at 3.5. I got them at 2.5.
That's what I saw last.
2.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them at 2.5 tonight on the road at Carolina.
162.5.
I like UNC on that money line.
You know, it's a tough turnaround, and I, like you said, Wilson's not playing, but they've been playing without Wilson for the last 3 or 4
They have now
games.
for the last week and a half or so. You're leaving Louisville Sunday morning. I'm guessing they left yesterday. It's shoot around this morning. Carolina played on the road Saturday too, so keep that in mind. But to me, this is big time home court advantage. Based on the fact that both teams played Saturday, and now even though both teams had to travel back down to Chapel Hill, Carolina's, comfortable at Chapel Hill, right?
Yeah, and the one thing it does concern me about Louisville, this is going to be one of those teams that has big guys, and see how that works out. You're going to have to shoot it well.
Frew had 2 points and 4 rebounds the other night. I would say he's just got to play some good defense tonight inside.
They're both
and that big guy will come outside and shoot as well. I can't pronounce his name. What is it?
Is it Vassar or
What's his name?
I think it's Visar.
Yeah.
He will come outside and shoot the basketball. So Frew's going to have to chase him out there. You can't just sit back in his zone against this.
And this game matters for the conference tournament because
seeding.
Yes, because the number 3 seed is Miami and NC State at 10-4. Clemson's 10-5. Louisville and North Carolina are both 9-5.
So you still have an opportunity to get that double back.
You do
if you're Pat Kelsey. So yeah, big game tonight. I would, and it's the second best game of the night. So with Houston
out of 2 games.
Houston out of 2 games. Houston. There's like 15 games.
Yeah, but out of 2 games that are good ones.
I don't understand why you say it that way.
Yeah, because you understand.
No, I don't get it. You got Texas Corpus Christi at Southeast Louisiana tonight.
Forgot about that one.
New Orleans at Stephen F. Austin.
The Privateers.
Mississippi Valley State, who's 2-26.
That's a rough year.
At Grambling.
How do you get pumped up when you're 2-26?
They are, once again, for the second year in a row, they're the bottom team in the net ranking.
You need a new coach.
Bottom team. I don't think it's the coach.
Got to get some players.
All right. We had some we rarely see. The top 4 teams in the country all played each other this weekend. Duke beat Michigan. I was surprised. I don't think this was in Cameron. Am I right about that?
Yeah, it was neutral.
Yeah.
It was in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
It was a Capital Classic is what they called it. And, again, Duke's got 2 losses. They're going to be the number 1 team in the country when the poll comes out today. And maybe I'm biased. I just don't believe in them. Cam Boozer's great, and I will bow down to Cam Boozer. He's fantastic. They got a couple other good players, I think, but for the most part, I just don't see how they give John Shire credit, I guess, because they keep beating good teams. Their non-conference was brutal, and they keep winning games, and they somehow beat what I consider to be the best team in the country, Michigan, 68-63. Tony, you might get better odds on Michigan now after that loss.
Not the ones I could have got earlier.
I know, but you get better than you could have gotten Saturday.
I'm watching that game just cussing. 15-1.
He can't even watch Michigan anymore.
I could have had. I was going to bet them at 15.
What are they now? You think 8-1, 6-1, 7-1?
They're the favorite. They're like 4-1.
Are they still the favorite after Saturday?
I'll pull it up here in a second.
Arizona over Houston. This one baffled me. Because Arizona's without Koa Pete. Houston's at home. Houston's just beats the hell out of everybody physically. And Arizona goes in there and gets the win, 70-59. 63 to
They're
66.
still good. They're deep, man.
That's
guys,
another team I never believe in, and they almost always prove me right, is Arizona.
well, their guys, Della Russo and other guy I
Orso.
can't say his name.
Del Orso.
Del Orso came out of nowhere.
Oh, he had a great
He was
game.
playing 3 minutes a game 2 weeks ago. He had 22 points and 3 rebounds, 8 out of 14 from the field.
If you look at their numbers, those guys all have played very well. The guys that are the 5th, 6th, 7th guys. That's why they're so good.
Emmanuel Sharp had 14, but he was 2 for 11 for Houston. The freshman Flemings, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Houston. I still think this Houston team, in my personal opinion, is going to win the national championship.
You want the odds for what they're doing?
Sure.
Michigan is plus 380, so basically 3.5.
4 to 1?
Yeah.
That's it?
Arizona's
That I don't understand.
425 on Arizona.
Scooter, there's no value on
No.
on
Oh,
Michigan.
let me get the rest of them here. Duke is 4.5. Houston's 5.5. Illinois is 11 in the national championship team. The Florida Gators are 12-1.
I'm fine with that. You know what?
12 to 1.
At 11 to 1, I like
Illinois.
Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they blew that game the other day.
Iowa State 17 to 1. There's some value.
There's value, but I'm not sure I believe in them anymore. Houston shot 35.7% the other day. That'll get you beat. I mean, Arizona kept them in the game. Arizona missed 11 free throws.
That's not good.
That's not good. Turnovers were, well, there you go. Arizona 5, Houston 12. There's the stat of the day in that game. Turnovers and points off turnovers. So they win at 73-66. I mentioned the other top 25 matchups. BYU, I had them. I don't know why. I just felt like they're at home. They've been without Saunders for a couple games. They're going to jack that place up. The place was rocking when I turned it on Saturday night. And they beat 6th-ranked Iowa State 79-69. Some upsets. We mentioned Cincinnati over Kansas 84-68.
Who saw that coming?
Still don't know what happened there. I watched part of that, and I still don't know what happened. Illinois had a big lead early, and I think I texted you and said, yeah, Tony's system. I told you. And UCLA comes back and wins it in overtime 95-94.
Thanks for texting me.
Mick Cronin can coach.
It had been a bad week for Mick Cronin.
It had.
Not only did he kick one of his own players out of a game.
And then apologized when he realized that. Did you see that?
Yeah, he apologized.
Because he went and watched the video and saw that maybe it wasn't even a flagrant
I was
foul.
surprised they kept it a flagrant foul. I
was
really
too.
was. I wish they'd have changed it on the spot, because then he really would have felt like an idiot still out there going, oh, my God. And then he makes the comment to the, are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me? To the reporter. So he had
your voice?
He had a terrible bad week.
Did you raise your voice to us, Scooter?
But this actually turned it around. Vanderbilt at home loses to Tennessee. I know it's an interstate rivalry. I know it's SEC rivalry.
Tennessee's
But Vandy
playing
at
well,
home,
man.
Vandy at home's got to win that game.
But Tennessee's playing well.
Not when Kentucky's playing against them.
Well,
69-65, Tennessee wins that one.
that was their last loss was Kentucky. And that was on the 7th.
Yeah, but I still think Vandy's pretty darn good.
No, I do too.
And at home, you know, with the way that court is and the bench set up, they always have a little bit of an extra advantage with that. I'm surprised. All right, I know I'm late, Scooter. You don't have to yell at me. Let's take a break. Come back. We got the InsureMax pack and also birthdays coming up. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Monday.
Woo!
M&M Cartage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open. Scooter,
Yep.
414-1450.
Buzz with a couple texts in says, great synopsis of district play leading to the regional. 7th region winner will either be battle-tested and ready
Boy,
or
that's for
really
sure.
beat up heading to state.
Now, I think you got an extra week here between the end of the regional and state tournament because the girls' state tournament is first this year. So beat up is fine, but you will be battle-tested in that 7th region. He's right.
Buzz also says, I've done a little officiating. Your view can be obstructed. Things look different from different angles, and you must call what you see. However, that was an obvious flop.
And if you notice, the referee that called it was on the opposite side, blocked out from the shove.
I've always
The player
complained
that
to
got
referees.
shoved was between that referee and Colin
I
Jackson.
always complain to referees when a referee has a good view of it and the one with his back on the other side makes
Why
the
didn't he
call.
call it is the
That's
argument.
exactly
right?
what every coach would say.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Scooter, let's do some birthdays. I got more sports birthdays than I do celebrities, but we do have a couple for the Scooter meter here today. Let's start with Dakota Fanning. Scooter, 32 years old. She's been in a bunch of movies with Denzel.
I don't think this is going to go well.
It's not going to go well. She's one of the Fanning sisters.
Yeah, I mean, one.
One?
Oh, Dakota Fanning?
Scooter hates blondes. It is that
That's not
simple.
true.
It is no.
I just
You
hate
can say that's not true,
I
but
don't-
your Scooter meter proves it to be true.
John, I don't care one iota about hair color, but if you're a whopping total of 97 pounds, that's more the issue.
I think if we go back to the Scooter meter, you have a bias against blondes. I think it will be proven out.
Well, you need
That's
to
all I'm saying.
bring me some bigger blonde.
It's numbers. It's all numbers.
Bring me some
Bigger blondes. Emily Blunt is 43 today, the wife of John Krasinski. She was in, Devil Wears Prada. She was in that Tom Cruise movie where he keeps going back to the day before. You remember that one?
Day after yesterday.
Day before tomorrow or
Yeah.
something. It was a great movie, I thought.
Hey, John, she's blonde, and I'm going to go 3.5.
Well, see, now you're just being difficult. That's
You're
all.
right. It was
Now
just-
you're just being
Well,
difficult.
It was a 3, but I bumped her up.
he saw another picture. Her hair was dark in one of them.
Josh Gad, 45 today. If you don't want to laugh and you got 2 hours to kill, The Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart and Josh Gad. Very, very funny. Where Josh Gad's getting married. He doesn't have any friends, so he hires Kevin Hart to be his best man and bring some groomsmen to the wedding. Absolute scream. The Wedding Ringer. But he was also Olaf in Frozen. Scooter, I'm sure you've seen Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I have not.
I haven't either.
It's a good movie.
But it's animated. Aziz Ansari is 43 today.
Excuse
He's in
you?
Parks and Rec, a stand-up comedian, very funny guy. Niecy Nash, this one's for Scooter.
How do you
Niecy?
spell that?
Niecy. Niecy. She is 56 today. She was on the very funny TV show Reno 911.
See, now we're talking.
She's had her own show as well, Claws, Claws. But Niecy Nash, 56 today. Funny actress.
If I go back, I got to go 4.
Well, she's getting points for comedy too. I know you always give points if they're funny.
She kind of works into the Scooter
She
is
certainly
thought
does.
process.
Here's one that doesn't. Patricia Richardson from Home Improvement, the wife in Home Improvement, is 75 today, and she is a silver fox now. I mean, her hair is white now. And you know Scooter hates blondes anyway. So 75-year-old blondes, I'm sure he hates.
I mean, I never really found her all that attractive, but
During the show, right?
during the show,
Yeah.
she kind of that show always kind of annoyed me.
I was never a big fan of Tim Allen, Tool
Yeah,
Time,
right.
that whole thing.
Yeah, but
We'll
I liked her.
We'll give her a 2.5.
Okay.
2.5.
How about Kristen Davis from Sex and the City fame? She was also in Couples Retreat, the Vince Vaughn movie.
Charlotte?
Yep. Kristen Davis is 61 today.
We'll go 4 for Kristen.
Yeah.
Davis.
Kristen Davis is sneaky good looking,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Really?
Uh, I like Kristen Davis.
I don't dislike her, but I mean, 4?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Get on board,
She's
Tom.
not even in the Scoot meter kind of thing.
She is now.
She is now. Peter Fonda Born on this Easy Rider.
Yeah.
Remember Easy Rider?
He-
Born
he-
on this
He was cool.
1940. He
Jane's
passed
dad?
away, but he born on this day. Jane's uncle, I believe.
Ah.
Henry's brother. Henry Fonda's brother. So Jane's uncle. Born in 1940. Maybe Jane's cousin.
I was
Because
gonna
Jane's
say,
old too, right?
Yeah, facts are optional.
Facts are optional. She is related
Yes.
to Peter Fonda. Jamal Murray, Denver Nuggets, 29 today, former Kentucky Wildcat. Louisville native D'Angelo Russell is 30 today.
Couple NBAers.
Who's he with now?
Wherever AD went.
Yeah, he was in one of those trades where
Oh, is he in Charlotte? No.
or was he in
Charlotte.
Dallas still?
Washington, right?
Yeah, Washington.
Is he in Washington?
I always get
Ooh.
Washington and Charlotte confused because I know they both stink.
Andrew Wiggins is 31. A lot of NBA guys today. Wiggins 31. He was on one of those Warriors championship teams. I don't know who he's with now.
I saw him play.
Andrew Wiggins. Is he? He's not still with Golden State, is he?
No.
He is with the Heat.
Yep.
Donovan Clingan, former UConn Husky, now
Another
a
NBA player.
Portland Trailblazer.
Yes.
22 today. Tony Fred Biletnikoff, how old do you think he is?
Freddie would be 84.
83. What a good guess from Tony Burke, former Oakland Raider
Great wide receiver.
wide receiver. Gerard Mayo, linebacker in New England. He got to be coached for 1 year before they fired him and brought in Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Not well. Gerard
Not
Mayo.
for him, but for
40.
the Patriots.
Speaking of Patriots, Ramondre Stevenson, running back, is 28 today. Ed Too Tall Jones, Dallas Cowboy fame, 75 today.
And a wrestler, wasn't he?
He did do a little wrestling.
No, boxing. It was boxing. He was a boxer.
Tony, he's 6'8".
His arms,
His
that's right,
reach.
it wasn't wrestling. It was
His
boxing.
reach was, you couldn't hit him. You couldn't get close.
Just hold
to
it
him.
out.
75 today. Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid,
Oh.
63 today.
Second greatest contract in sports history.
What's the greatest?
The Spirit of St. Louis.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Good call. Bobby Bonilla, 63 today. I don't know how many more years he's got left. Is he done?
No, I think he still goes to
You know who would know
30.
that? You know who knows that?
Phoenix L. Richard?
No. Middletown Mo.
Oh, yeah.
He knows that big time. John Shelby, Lexington native, played at UK, outfielder for the Dodgers, 68 today. Former Nebraska football coach and legend Tom Osborne is 89 today, still kicking, Tom Osborne. And the Oklahoma City Thunder head coach, Scooter, Mark
Daval.
I can never
whatever it
remember who
is,
he
is 41 today.
All right, here's the Bobby Bonilla. Oh, my gosh. He's 62
David.
years old, same as us.
63 today.
Okay, yeah, well, that's right. He turned 63. 2035.
35. See, I thought it was 25.
He will get a check for $1,193,248. He's getting $1.2 million a year till 35.
Good God. Hasn't played since
Oh,
the 90s, right?
probably
had to be the
find
90s.
that real quick.
Crazy. Not on his part. I will say, well done, Bobby. Well done. All right, let's do the Max Pack. I love it. The Max Pack presented by Insure Max. You can call Chad Hennessy today at 479-4085 for all your insurance need. Insure Max, proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. Time for the Max Pack. Light schedule today, only 3 NBA games, so I'm going to stay away from that. 2 top 25 college games, and they're good ones, man. We'll start with Louisville and North Carolina down in Chapel Hill, ESPN. 7 o'clock, the 21st ranked Cards are actually 2.5-point favorites over the 16th ranked Tar Heels. I'm just going to take the points in the home team here. I got to take Carolina plus 2.5. Scooter wants me to money line it, but I want the points. I'm taking the 2.5. And Houston at Kansas, 9 o'clock on the mothership tonight. As of today, second-ranked Houston. As of today, 8th-ranked Kansas. Both of them will drop in when the poll comes out later today. Look, I'm going to stick with my Houston Cougars, man. Kansas looks so bad, and they don't lose on Monday night at home.
Self has never lost.
I heard that
They're
stat, and it's a beautiful stat, and I should probably take Houston. I should probably take Kansas. But what I saw Saturday, bothers me a little bit if I'm a Kansas fan. I still think Houston's the class of the league there, even though they lost to Arizona at home. And it's a bounce back for Houston as well as it is for Kansas. So I'm going to take Houston, and I'm going to give the 1.5 to Bill Self and the Jayhawks. So there's your max pack for today.
You're not including Coastal Carolina?
I am not including Mississippi Valley State either. I should go against MVSU. They're 2-26.
And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Or call me and tell me who you like. All right, so other top 25 winners over the weekend. UConn, a little bounce back. They beat Villanova 73-63. Kind of saw that one coming. Miami of Ohio State undefeated Friday night, Tony. They're 26-0 now. 27-0. They beat Bowling Green 91-77.
Peter Suter, player of the year in the conference.
Absolutely. Man, he was good again. Ninth-ranked Nebraska beat Penn State 87-64. We were debating who the worst Power 5 team is. And by record, Penn State's right there. LSU. Who else did we come up with? Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, Pitt. Utah's 2-12 in the Big 12.
Marquette.
Marquette's got the worst record in the Big East. DePaul's got 6 wins. I was stunned. There are 4 teams below them. Providence.
DePaul's on their way back.
I don't know about that. 11th ranked Gonzaga beat Pacific 71-62. Hasn't been easy for the Zags lately.
It hasn't.
Florida went on the road. Your Gators, Tony.
I'm telling you.
Beat Ole Miss 94-75. Virginia stays really good. They beat Miami. They struggled, but they won at 84-83. All right, back at it tomorrow. Matt Dennison is next. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.